So we've got the backpack from the bauble. If we put you on, we also get the other backpack. Okay, is it B? No, B is the tool belt. R? No. T? No. Tool belt for the inventory here. Cosmetic inventory, cyclic. Tinkers. Hmm. Constructs armory. Okay. Oh, so it's just the accessory for my chest plate, the accessory for my helmet, and the accessory for my legs. So if I just do G, now I have my traveler's knapsack. Okay, this is going to be a little annoying that I have like 3 places to go pull things from. But hey, I have extra inventory space for all those long... Does this show the temperature? Does not seem to. Okay, so yeah, it has to be in my pocket inventory. I can't put it on my extended inventory there. Can't put it here. That's a little unfortunate. But whatever. More space is more space. So let's put our building materials. Could probably put them away, honestly. I was using them when I was building the house, but I think when we go mining, we'll have to start pulling stuff out elsewhere. Maybe the woolen clothing can go into here, so I always have it, access to it. Same with the foresting backpack and the seasons. Yeah, I think the seasons, stuff like this, so I can actually have both the time and the temperature now, would be good. And then I don't need extra buckets or any extra old tools. One of the quests. I want this so I can turn this in. I need copper coils, which needs the plates. In order to make the plates, I either need to cast them to a plate or I use the hammer on the ingot. It gives you 1 to 1, which is also 1 to 1. So in order to make 4 of these for 4 of these, I need 4 plates. Okay. Which means I need 4 ingots. And it does damage the tool, which I think is what that does. Oh good, it did pull it off. Yeah, let's keep this one in here, and then we'll put this one on the rack. I'll have to remember that it's there though. I think I use it for the bloomery mostly, yeah. And then so the 4 plates, the copper wires. Those get damaged, probably as expected. And I literally just put all my sticks away. We have a butterfly or 2 in the house. That's neat. Am I just dumb? I think I'm just dumb. Did I put them down here? Yeah, I put them back here. Okay. Hmm? Wait. So 4 gives you insulated copper wire coil. But, okay. But doing this gives you normal wire coil. How is there no... What? How is there no recipe for this? I literally just tried to make it. Okay, whatever. We need this for the quest. Cool, so now low voltage capacitor. Connect dynamo is probably what we're gonna need. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, now that you made that 4 coil, we need 4 more for this. Oh, is that where it wants me to go instead of a portable generator? That's probably the smart one. Yeah, to use windmill blades, iron ingots for a windmill. Yeah, that's probably the smarter option. Or a water wheel, which needs steel, which we can make. I'd probably rather go with this. I just need to set up the segments, which needs treated wood, which means we're going to need creosote, which we're going to need a bunch more stuff. And the sails make it go faster for the dynamo. Maybe this would be easier. It's still treated wood, which means more wood burning, right? Yeah, yeah. Either a full block of coal, which again needs the mechanical compactor, or we start doing wood pile burning in here. Yeah. So we're going to need to chop down more trees, which, as we said, we are pretty much going to want to do anyways, because this right now is where our current working area is. I'd like all of this upper area to be our working area, so I want to eventually flatten all this out, chop all this down, and start laying down the foundation for all of our stuff, which we probably are going to just need to do soon. It's what it's seeming to look like, at least. Okay. Well, we can kind of get started on that, I guess. Because all I'm really doing here is making more metal stuff for that. This can go here for now. We've got food. We've got drinks. Where did my... Oh, right, that's in this. Yes, okay. Yeah, let's put those there in case I really absolutely need it, but I don't think I really need to worry about that anytime soon. I'll put that all the immersive engineering stuff we'll put there for now. Stone, do we have stone? We don't. We have coarse dirt. Okay, that's whatever. Come on. Yeah, we'll put all the extra garbage in there. Okay. We do have the forestry backpack, so actually now that we're going chopping down trees, we'll leave that in our inventory. And I guess it's probably time to just start clearing out some space. This might have been us. I think we were chopping down some trees at some point. So now's as good a time as any to just chop down the rest of them. It's a good thing I'm freezing. I'm really ashamed that this one broke. I kind of liked where this one was sitting. That's really making me sad. I'll have to try and replant another ironwood tree here. No, let's leave it then. Let's leave it, see if it regrows. If it doesn't regrow, we'll plant a new one. But I don't have one ready to plant, so we'll just leave it. You know, with mods like Create and Dynamic Trees, basically taking the multi-block structure to a new level, it's really neat to see. Ooh, can I chain the... How many of these can I chain together? I'm going to do all 4 of those. So if you weren't here the last time, one of the things that dramatic trees did over normal dynamic trees is you'll hear the tree actually creak and fall as it falls, but if you hit another tree with it while it's falling, it will chain react and chop down other trees. Oh, I'd missed that one. What if that's too far? But yeah, you get to like double up on your tree chopping. It's a really neat mechanic. And it actually feels like it's felling trees rather than just, oh, it was a block down. That must have been why. There must be certain calculations it does. And since it was offset by a block. Or it's too far. Nope. Nope, that's not the thing at all. Okay, so it must just be where the base of the tree... I don't know. Maybe it's just a percentage chance of if like a limb hits it. I didn't expect that one to work. That's so cool though. Yeah, this area is getting more and more chopped down as we go along. We definitely should probably replant some of these, but I think that's what's going to have down at the bottom there. This whole side of the island is going to be barren and ready for industrialization. Because deforestation is rad, man. What is happening? Okay. The snow apparently... Oh, okay. The snow apparently didn't like it. It's kind of a shame that the felling only also affects the other trees, so like these bamboos don't get hit. I will probably want another backpack, though. So I can start grabbing some of these random other plants, like... What is this one called? A backpack. So what do we have access to? Apiarus, Lepidopterus, mining... Well, we'll definitely want a mining one. For damn sure. Digging. Foresting. Hunting. Adventuring wouldn't be too bad. And then building. It would probably just be blocks. But yeah, we'll definitely want those, like, categorized containers so that we can throw a bunch of our blocks into other things. But also, it's just more it's more storage space. If there's one thing that Minecraft has always struggled with, even in vanilla, it's just managing inventory after a while. And modded does not help in that regard. I mean, it does to some degree with backpacks, but like, I don't know. I feel like Minecraft vanilla, yeah, but even if it was just to become a mod and not a vanilla supported mechanic, I feel like there just needs to be a really, really nice backpack sort of extended inventory sort of behavior. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of taking it from the idea of Hideous Destructor's backpack system where you can quickly drop it off. And I think my ideal backpack, besides just being, oh look, you get twice the inventory space, like this, which that works. Honestly, for a vanilla, this is probably the easiest implementation. Just add an extra thing so that you have a double chest's worth of inventory rather than a single chest's worth of inventory. That would probably be a nice vanilla implementation. Do we want these trees here? But also coming at it from a modded perspective, I feel like Hideous Destructor is where my mind goes in terms of the immersive mechanics of it all. And for that, the best backpack mod I've been able to play with that fits that criteria was it Copy Girl? I think what Copy Girl was the developer's name. Oh, thank you, Tree. Thank you so much for that. Copy Girl's Better Storage, which now is been rebranded or at least re-implemented. Hi, Crab. Rebranded as, I think Better Storage went away, but the backpack end of it got split out into its own. I think it's just wearable backpacks now, and it's one of my favorite backpack mods, just because of the way that it actually is a backpack that you wear on your back like this, and you can't access the inventory until you actually either place it down and use it, or I don't think there's like a hotkey you can just open up your backpack with. Like, you actually have to take your backpack off your back, place it down, and use it. Is that going to make this work? No. I don't know what the criteria is for that. Maybe because this was down a block. I don't know. But yeah, we're much more suited for chopping down. I wonder if that's what broke the other trees. Like, it didn't cause it to fall, but it definitely, like, broke bits of the tree. And so now it's causing a bunch of open space over there. Yeah, it's getting dark over here. Look at that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a nice way, a nice immersive way to solve inventory problems on top of just being a vanilla one. Like I said, a vanilla solution would just be just give the player some unlockable item that would give them more space. The only problem is it an item that they hold in their inventory already, or is it an item they equip onto their body? Like a chest plate, or is it an enchantment that gets placed onto their chest plate? Because if it was a chest enchantment, then it's like you have to use magic to give yourself more inventory space. Feels weird. Do you make it like the Elytra, where honestly that might be the best way to go for vanilla's sake and how they give the player choices and how they do things. You'd probably end up needing to make a backpack item that is a chest piece that when worn on when equipped will give them this sort of extended inventory. So then the player would have to then choose. Oh no, Wolfie. Okay, you're fine. The player would then have to choose: do they want defense? Do they want more storage? Or with the Elytra, do they want mobility? And I think giving the player those sorts of choices is an engaging one. Because if they're just kind of walking around or building and need a bunch of bulk storage, they would probably wear the backpack. If they need to travel quickly, they'd wear the Elytra. Oh, it's a bat. I was like, what am I hearing? But otherwise, if they're going out and getting into combat, obviously they'll want the armor. If they're planning on going and fighting the Wither or any other boss mob, if they're going out and actually planning on getting into combat, that's where they'll need the actual armor. And obviously better players will just opt for whatever utility the different items give them. Okay, see, that's cool that it does it from a diagonal. It must be the branches hitting the tree, because that one clearly didn't get hit. This is a really neat mechanic. I'm glad that the fork, the dramatic trees, added that in. It adds so much to it. Even if it is a little bit, min-maxing a bit. Because, like, otherwise I'd have to chop down all these trees. But to be fair, you're spending all of this time waiting for the block to chop to get all of this stuff. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit that. That's really cool. It's got to just be whenever the branches or the trunks collide with other branches and trunks. Come on, give me the... My inventory full? My inventory's full. That's why. It's full of all this garbage. I mean, it's just plant fibers. I don't really care, but still. Oh no, it's nighttime. Why am I not hungry? Why have I not been hungry like this entire time? Sleep deprivation, that's one thing. Being tired and everything, that's a constant issue. But hunger? Nah. We solved that problem ages ago, man. I'm curious what the map is going to look like now after I clear all this area out. Yeah, we're definitely going to want an area where we're going to grow trees for lumber purposes, because the area to my south is going to be delegated for fruit-bearing trees, or what actually might make a little more sense if we're going to go with crop farming for basically everything, soy and all of our fruits and veggies and everything else, then maybe the area to our south is our lumber area instead of our orchard area, which would give that area a reason to go down, chop down trees, replant them, chop down trees, replant them. Um, and then the entire area to our west, the west and northern half of the island, would be more of the actual industrial area. We'll have to think about that. I mean, I kind of now, because originally it was going to be the orchard. I think now that's kind of where I'm heading. Is I kind of think having it be a lumber yard. Yeah, it's starting to clear up a little bit of this, but having this be a lumber yard down here would allow us to have more trees and lumber come in, whereas all of this would probably end up being the stuff we need to progress through the pack.